from the origin to point A. Does everybody agree? Tension A is going, the cable is going from the origin of the axes to A. So look at where the x-axis is. The x-axis is coming out to us in the left, right? So is TA, does TA have a positive x or a negative x value? Positive. You see where the 1.2 meters is? The 1.2 meters is the distance that's parallel to the x-axis, and it's coming out towards us. How about in the y? Look at where the y-axis is. Which distance are they giving you in the parallel to the y? 1.5. Is it going in the positive or the negative y? Negative. Look at where the z is. What distance is parallel to the z? 2.4. Is it going in the positive or the negative z? Positive z. Okay, let's try TB. So TB, it goes from the origin up to B. Look at where the x-axis is. What distance is given along the x-axis? 1.8. Is it going in the positive or the negative? Negative. How about y? What's the distance parallel to the y? 2.1. Is it going in the positive or the negative y? Negative. How about the z? 2.1, positive. Okay, let's look at C. So we're going from the origin to point C, and we're looking at the x-axis. What distance is given parallel to the x-axis? 1.2. Is it going in the positive x direction or negative? Negative. What distance is given parallel to the y? 1.8. Positive or negative? Positive. And how about the z? What distance is given in the z? 0.9. And is it going in the positive or the negative z? Positive. Now, I don't know if these dashes, they help somewhat, but it might be, and for me, dashes don't help as well as a box. So if I had a box here, does that look better? Can you tell that it's going from the lower front point of the box to the upper back right of the box? Does that look better? So remember in graphics, you always drew lines parallel to axes. So here's my z-axis. I gotta have 1, 2, 3, and 4 lines parallel to the z. Here's my y. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 parallel lines to the y. And the x. 1, 2, this doesn't look so good. 1, 2, 3, 4. So boxes might help. Okay? Another way to look at it, so one way is to look at the dashes, another is to draw a box, and the third way is to look at coordinates. So we know we're going from the origin, you guys can't see. I'm going to write it up, and this one doesn't work that well. I'm going to write it up here. I'm going from the origin to point C, right? This is TC. What's the coordinates of the origin? Where are we? 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0. Peter, what's the coordinate of point C?
C would be...
So this is point C right here, right? Where that link is.
Yeah, negative 1.2 in the x.
So it's negative 1.2.
Positive 1.8.
Negative 1.2, positive 1.8, and?
And then it's 0.9.
0.9. Does everybody agree? That point C has a negative x, a positive y, and a positive z. So if we're going from 0 to negative 1.2, you know you're going in the negative x. 0 to this, you know you're going in the positive y. Here you're going in the positive z. Okay, so you could look at it as coordinates too. So you have this sheet in your packet. So right now I want you to sketch the boxes for the other two forces. Remember, you have to draw, in order to make the box, you have to draw 4 lines parallel to X, 4 lines parallel to Y, and 4 lines parallel to Z. And check with the person next to you, see if you have the same sketch as the person next to you.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Yeah, that's it. This one is so confusing. It looked like I'm like jumping on the line. I didn't listen to her say. Wait, what's...
And it might be easier not to draw the 4 lines, the 4 lines, and the 4 lines. It might be best to draw the bottom of the box first, and then the top of the box, and then connect them. Or the sides of the box. So take a look up here for TA. I see this is Y, so this is going to be Y. And this line's parallel to X, and here's my box. And then it might be easier to see that it's going from the origin to here, and you can see what's positive. So my origin is down here. And then I think I sketched so dark that it's kind of hard now for me to do B. Let's see what different colors. Can you guys see colors on this thing?
Yeah.